One of the biggest mistakes people make when they first start investing is just buying the S&P 500. If you don't know what that is, basically it's a collection of some of America's biggest and best companies, 500 of them. And if you get an index fund or an ETF like VOO or VFV, then you can become a part owner in each of those 500 companies for super cheap. For someone who just learned about investing, this sounds great. You're not stock picking, it has a great track record, it's super cheap. So what's the problem and who am I to even talk about this? I went from $40,000 in debt to millionaire at 30 by learning how money works. Since then, I've become a published personal finance author. I have taught finance at top Fortune 500 companies and universities. And now I run a highly successful financial literacy company teaching women how to build wealth. Now, back to my issue with the S&P 500. The first problem that I see with this is recency bias. The S&P 500 has delivered incredible returns in the past, but just because America was a world leader doesn't mean it always will be. In the year 2026, the US, which was founded in 1776, will celebrate its 250th anniversary. The average life expectancy of an empire is about 250 years. And the thing is, America is struggling right now in more ways than one. Which brings me to point two, which is lack of diversification. The S&P 500 may have 500 companies in it, but they're all in America and they're all large cap, meaning you have a lot of well-established companies, but they're all in one country who may not remain the world leader. And while they're typically more stable because they're more established, small cap stocks are known for potentially higher returns. And you don't have any of them in this investment. And when I say small cap versus large cap, I'm referring to market capitalization, which is like saying if you wanted to buy the entire company at the current share price, how much would it cost? Small caps are less and large caps are more. Now, bringing this all together for point three, when you invest only in one country, one company, one industry, one type of investment, you are missing out on the advantages of the others. Vanguard updated their report on what their projected returns are for different investment types across different markets. They are predicting international stocks to do better than US stocks. If this is correct, then by only investing in the US, you're missing out on making more money. Additionally, REITs are at super low prices right now due to the increases in interest rates that we've seen. And there's usually an inverse relationship between REIT prices and rates. So if rates drop, we could see REIT prices rise. That could be a potential to make a lot of money. Lastly, the S&P 500 has no bonds in it. And if you are getting closer to needing the money, you'd probably want some fixed income. So instead of VOO or VFV in Canada, I like VT or something similar in the US. And in Canada, I like something like VEQT or XEQT or XGRO. If you wanted additional real estate exposure, you could add a REIT ETF. If you needed some fixed income, you could do a bond total market index. If you want to keep learning about investing, we have a free investing masterclass on our website under freebies, or you can apply to work with me as your 7-figure mentor, link in bio.